guys, it's Heather. We're doing an Amazon haul today. We are. I got so many goodies. A few things I've picked up just recently and I've used and now I'm in love with, and I have to share with you guys on some of this new stuff that I found. And you guys need it. You need it. You need it in your life. That's why you're here, because you love Amazon and you want to know like what you should get. I'm your Amazon assistant. Do you need guidance on what to buy? Because I'll tell you. I'll tell you what you need. All right, we're getting right into it because I've got lots to go over. So first I'll start off with this boot scraper I got. It's outside. I'll insert a little footage here of what I'm talking about. I picked up this boot scrape about a year ago, and it's more of like it looks beautiful. It's more like ornate. And I would say if you have low, muddy type situations where maybe you're just needing to brush off your feet, it's nothing too major, right? So that, and it looks beautiful on your step. So first of all, okay, I need to get you back here. Listen up. So out here in the country, those that have been here, you know I live in small town Minnesota. I'm surrounded by farmers. Like, I'm out there. I've got a long gravel driveway. Things get muddy and messy out here. So I needed something maybe just a little bit better. Something like, it's good, like that other one works, it's good. But our feet can get really muddy, especially in the spring. So I picked up this other boot scraper, and I'm telling you, this thing is amazing. This thing will really get your feet clean. And I love that it has a little spot on the side that your other foot can step on to hold it in place so it doesn't wiggle around. And I believe it also comes with some screws that you can use to maybe attach it to a deck, like a wood floor or whatever, just to like keep it in place. But yeah, this thing is really cool, and we actually kind of taught Piper how to use it a little bit. Hopefully I can find that footage of her cleaning her feet. And all we have to do is point to it and go, clean your feet, and she'll run over and clean her feet. Now, mindly, she only does her front paws, but it's progress. We're working on it. Either one, they both do a good job, but if you need something more heavy duty, like you really get like mud and snow or whatever, I would definitely go with the second one. But if it's just kind of minimal, you just want to do a little cleaning, then go with the first one because it's beautiful. I didn't want to bring them upstairs because it's like, they're dirty. So I didn't want to. But we have been using them for a while and they are good. Who here loves a good pen? I love them. Well, I thought I used to like ballpoint. Bic Velocity 1.6. Like that was my pen. Just in case you're a ballpoint kind of person. I'll even link that one for you. Bic Velocity 1.6. So then I ran across this girl's Instagram page. She's like obsessed with pens, and she's always picking up new pens. And then she's writing with them. She has this beautiful handwriting. And I'm like, well, maybe if I get these pens, I'll have beautiful handwriting. So I did. I picked up a set of these. They're black gel pens. These write so smooth. I am now a gel pen kind of girl. I'll put it on the screen on how big the tip is. The Sakura Jelly Roll pens. The cap is like the removable cap. So I can't remember if they come in a 3-pack or a 4-pack. I ended up getting several packs of these just because I want to have them all over. I don't want to be like just searching for my pen. So I'll even compare them to the Velocity, the Bic Velocity 1.6 ballpoint pen. And then I'll show you how well this Sakura Jelly Roll black pen writes. I love these freaking pens. I love them. I even showed my husband. I was like, here. I didn't even tell him what it was. I go, here, try it. Try writing with it. Go ahead. And he's like, oh, I like that. I'm like, it's a gift for you. You can have it. A little something from me to you. I got him a pen. I got him a pen. I do too much, I tell you. So then I thought, I want them in colors. I need color Jelly Roll pens. So I picked up some color ones. Same brand, but they're colorful. Get 10 colors. Okay, so we got that. The only thing I do not like about these Jelly Roll pens is you have to take the cap off. Who's got time for that, right? Like, come on. I'm in a hurry. I don't have time to, it like takes almost a full second to do that. I want to just click and go. Because then when you take it off, then you also have to go like this. Honestly, I just don't have time for it. So I would really love it if they came in a clickable. I need it to be clickable. If they have a clickable pen. I feel like I've jumped on board for this jelly adventure, right? I'm part of it now. So I thought I would pick up these. So Bic, we go way back, right? Me and Bic. We've had some good times. They have a Gelocity. This is a clickable gel pen. But is it going to be as good? It says extra smooth gel pen, quick dry. We got to try it. I'm going to grab the red of the Jelly Roll. And then I'll grab the red. Ooh, these feel nice too. These are real skinny. These have got some, like they're a lot bigger and like probably easier to hang on to. I like the shape of this one. When they have that little thing on the end, you gotta get off. Okay, so here's the Jelly Roll. I'll see how smooth that writes. Smooth, love it. Super smooth, I love it. So then we'll try the Bic Gelocity. This one is a 0.7. They're almost identical. Hold on a second, let me try this. I would have to say they're so close. I'm not sure I can really tell a difference. And I want to say that maybe I might say that they feel different just because of the size. So holding them, maybe it just feels a little different with this one. Have you guys tried the Jelly Rolls? And have you tried the Bic Gelocity? I'm impressed. Yay. Yeah, you guys gotta go get these. Stick them up there. Okay, so let's get into just a couple of dog items. Because, right, don't we all just love our dogs? They're like our little babies. The tick mitt. If you guys have ticks, you take your dog for a walk, but let's say you give them tick medication to eat. The medication we give our dog, the tick has to bite it in order to die. Did you know that it can actually take several hours for a tick to actually bite your dog? I have found several ticks on me this year so far. Now, it's a little grubby just because we rub our dogs with it all the time. You know, it's that type of towel that if your skin is dry, it'll snag. Like your skin will snag on it. Like right there, my skin's a little dry. Like it kind of catches on it. It's that type of, I can't remember the name, but anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. So when they come in, I put this glove on and then you can wipe your dog and then you can look and a tick will kind of snag on this. So either you can then pick the tick off and dispose of it as you will, or if you just don't want to touch it, comes with this little bag that you can put the glove in, and then you put it in your dryer for like 10 minutes, I think it says. It's also good for people if a tick is embedded, like if it's like attached itself to you or the dog, it won't remove that, obviously. Like you'll have to like pull it off. And when it's dirty, like this is, I'm due to wash this. You just throw it in your wash and dry. Just clean it up and it cleans up real nice. This is amazing, especially if they're coming in and we're going to bed. Like they went outside one more time. They were running through the tall grass. Okay, before we go to bed, because our dogs do sleep with us. So it's like, all right, we need to get, let's rub you down a little bit. Let's just check. Because if I have another tick climbing up my leg one more time, So then I found this. I have not tried this yet. I did a lot of like research on it to see, is that something I even want to buy? Like, do I want to waste my money on something and then it just doesn't work? I'm getting it because for the ticks, right? For the ticks. But it's supposed to be for insects and ticks. But my main focus is those stinking ticks. From what I've read, so this orange one, it has permethrin in it. And I guess it's from the chrysanthemum flower. Read the information, do your research before you buy this to see if this is something you'd be interested in. Apparently this orange one you put on clothing and it'll last for up to 40 days or 5 washes. And I think you spray it on, you let it dry for like 2 hours and you're good to go. Like hunting gear, tents, you know, like your boots. I don't want to give you guys wrong information, so just read up on it. But anyway, there's a lot of information on the back. There's a lot of information on their Amazon page that you can read up on this. So then the silver one, you guys picker it in? I don't know. But there it is up close. So this one is meant for skin. It's supposed to be strong like an insect repellent that has DEET in it. This is supposed to be even better than DEET. And they're saying that this spray, the one that's supposed to be good for your skin, it says it's supposed to last up to 12 hours. But like I said, do your reading on this to see if it's something that you're interested in. But it's definitely something that piqued my interest and I'm willing to try it. So Mama don't like some ticks. Like I just don't like ticks. Like honestly, like who does? And if you do like ticks, if you're someone that goes, I kind of like them, we can't be friends. Okay, so dog harnesses. So Piper, she loves to pull. We keep her on a harness. Maggie, we only put Maggie in a harness when we go like to the vet or we go to the park just to keep her safe. Precautionary, you know what I mean? So I can link Maggie's as well. I didn't bring that one up here, but it's just what intrigued me about these two. These are not Piper's everyday harnesses. I bought 2 of them because I'm trying to decide which one I like better, because I like this one. It has this little ring on her chest. So if she ever goes after a rabbit and she just starts pulling and she just won't stop. So this ring like spins her back around and now she's looking at us and it can kind of snap them out of it. And then they'll start listening to you. If you're lucky. You know what I mean? Instead of her acting like a sled dog and constantly trying to pull us. And it's like, girl, like chill out, right? Like it's just a squirrel. So they both have even like a little handle on their back. Right? The thing that I like about this one is that it's more, there's not as much material laying on her back. This one has got a lot of material on her back and on her stomach, where I wouldn't think that would be very comfortable if it's super hot out. So I like the fact that this is just less. However, this one, to get it on her, you have to put her head through it and then lay this on her back and then click it on either side of her. This one actually feels more secure. And then you don't have to slip her head in it. You can just wrap it around her and then it snaps. This has 3 snaps. That other one only has 2. And then this one, when you click on that front one, you can lock it in. So it just feels a little more secure. So they both have the option that you can hook them on the back or you can hook them on their chest. So we're trying to decide, and one of them is going to go back. But they both seem really nice harnesses. So I guess it would just be up to you on which you would prefer. Okay, so then you guys know I'm a huge t-shirt girl. I love t-shirts. I love t-shirts so much. It's almost a problem. Where I have all these other tops and all these other outfits, but I keep going back to my girl. She's called T-shirt, right? We all love her. T-shirt. And then I feel like I'm a little fancy. I'm a little bit nicer because I get a V-neck. I can't do a crew neck. Majority of my t-shirts, like 90% of my t-shirts are V-neck. And the only time I would buy like a non-V-neck one is because it was a super cute color and I need to have that color. I found these t-shirts on Amazon. I'm wearing one. The V-neck is a little bit bigger than what I typically go with. I think normally my V-necks are more like this. Like you guys see me, like when I wear my t-shirts. Normally the V-neck is like this, right? So this one is just a little bit more. You get comfort in this t-shirt. However, I gotta show you something. Hopefully you guys can see it. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's cinched at the sides. There's cinching that's happening here. And it's like this elastic. Maybe you guys can see it in this color a little bit better. That actually doesn't look too bad when you layer them. This would be cuter underneath and have the black on top. It's just like, this would be like a little pop. Anyway, whatever. I'm getting sidetracked, whatever. You see how it's like cinched? That's one of the reasons why I like t-shirts. I feel like it just kind of hides me. And I'm just gonna hide behind my t-shirt, like don't look at me. The shirt is like long enough where I feel like my insecurities are covered. It is as comfortable as a t-shirt, but it looks just a little bit nicer than just your basic t-shirt because it's not this frumpy. So I feel like if you're a super tight t-shirt girl, you're not gonna understand. If you're like more of a baggier t-shirt girl, you need this. And I feel like when you need to look a little bit nicer than a t-shirt, like girl, like come on, seriously, you're gonna wear a t-shirt? We're going out to dinner. You're gonna wear a t-shirt? I'm like, yeah. Like, so these are like my nice t-shirts. And you guys, they have so many colors. Majority of the colors are about $15. Sometimes they'll have one of their colors be for like $7, $8.50, and it's like, oh, I don't care what color it is, I'll take it. They do have some that have got prints and like floral designs, but a majority of them are solid color shirts, but I'd say they have like maybe 8 or 10 that have got like some designs on them. But yeah, I'm constantly going on there looking to see if there's another color that they put for like $7.99. Like what color you got? I did order a few more colors. Okay, this yellow I'm returning because you guys always tell me I look good in yellow. I've got like one yellow hoodie. That's the only yellow thing I own. You guys are always telling me like, oh, you look so good in yellow, but it's like the only yellow thing I have. So they had 2 different yellows. They had like a darker yellow and a soft yellow. Well, they threw this dark yellow on sale. It was $7.99, so I snatched it up. Well, it came, I'm not even gonna take it out of the package because I'm not really liking it. And I guess I would prefer to pay the $15 for the soft yellow versus just getting this darker yellow for $7.50. I don't know if this one's still on sale, but, and then I got this, like kind of this green. I'm not sure if I like this green, if it would look good on me or not. It might. And then I got like my slate gray, like this blue colored one. Yeah, yeah, you guys, I'm loving these t-shirts. You need to pick yourself up some, and I didn't realize you can totally layer them. Just saying. Now I need to go get more. I want to get a pink one, a white one. Okay, so then these shoes. These are so comfortable, you guys, these shoes. I can't, they're called minimalist shoes. They're supposed to remind you of being like barefoot. They're like minimalist shoes. So you don't have a big chunky platform of plastic and rubber underneath your feet, making everything super stiff. They're nice and extra wide, so they don't crunch your toes together. These are shaped and they're intended to make it look like your foot just goes in them and there's no squeezing. There's no bunching your toes together. These are super comfortable. See a little light through them, so they're very, very breathable. You've got a lot of nice extra cushion right here. Like if you can see right there, there's like a really nice padding going across. I'll compare it to like a regular sneaker and you can see that there's some nice width to it. So I'll insert that footage right here so you guys can see, but a whole variety of sizes, a whole variety of colors. I got my mom ordered some. I'm gonna order a second pair. I'm in love with these shoes. Perfect for summertime. Go pick you up some. I'm telling you. Capris, those that have watched all of my videos and you've seen that one time I showed you guys these capris because I don't like to wear shorts. I like to wear capris. Capris on me, because I'm 6'1", they don't technically go down to my calf. Like, they just cover my knees, and that's all I'm looking for. I want my chubby knees covered. So I've talked to you guys before about these capris that I have found. Super comfortable, and they're kind of like a thin sweatshirt material. So I found another pair. They're just a little bit thicker than a t-shirt. So uncomfortable. No, I would say they're thin like a t-shirt. They're thin just like a t-shirt. Maybe just a smidge thicker than a t-shirt, like maybe. They're drawstring. They've got deep pockets, and not the kind of pockets that go sideways. They go down. So I hate it when pockets are just like that. So if you put something in your pocket and you sit down, everything like falls out. So these have got nice deep pockets, and they come in tons of colors. And I'm going to be living in these all summer. Love these. Love, love, love. Guys, I'm a comfort girl. Okay? I'm premenopausal. I want comfort. So I picked up these room darkening curtains. For what I paid for them, I'm like, okay, I really don't have high hopes for these. I'm going to probably have to send them back. I have them in the guest room because we typically just have real thin curtains in that room. And I'm like, why do I have thin curtains in our spare room? Sun goes up so early in the summer, and it's like, well, what if they want to sleep in? Well, no, sorry, you can't, because the sun comes up on that side of the house and it just illuminates that room. So I wanted to get room darkening curtains. I really didn't think that they were going to be nice, but these are nice curtains. The only light that goes through them is through the top, and I'll insert a little footage of what I'm referring to. Is that a little bit of light just kind of shines through the top. So if you really wanted to make them super, super dark, and let's say you have somebody that works a third shift, and then they sleep during the day, so you want to keep their room dark, I would just roll up a towel and lay it on top to kind of block that light shooting up through the top. It's really not that bad. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. And then speaking of sleeping, this sound machine, I sleep with a fan and a sound machine because I need to be cool because I get hot all the time. I'm always hot. And then I need the sound machine. I have used this sound machine for years, and I just recently picked up another one because sometimes the cord will get chewed on by a certain cat that we have. No, it's not Jack. Jack's still not home. I think he's gone, guys. But our indoor cat, Angel, she's such a little angel. She never does anything wrong. And then one time it got dropped and it started to crackle and sound all weird, but it was just because it was our fault. So then I ended up picking up another one, and it also takes a battery. So if you're gonna travel and you don't want to worry about plugging it in, you could put batteries in them. Or if maybe the power went out, like with a storm, you have thunder, ocean, a brook, summer night, rain, and white noise. And then it also has a timer. Like maybe you just want it on for a little bit and you want it to turn off. I can't sleep when it's too quiet. I hear every little noise. So I do need to have a little bit of like a white noise, just kind of, you know. Same with Piper. It keeps her asleep because she's a beagle. She's a smaller dog. They hear every little thing, and then if they're sleeping on you and then they take off, it's like, oh. So it keeps the little angel sleeping. Yes, it does. Keeps her sleeping. So for your hair going down the drain, these are amazing. They're called Drain Wig. I have one right now in the tub, right now down in the drain. So this goes down the drain. And it has these little silicone, slightly sticky, little grippy silicone catchers. And they go all down. So you turn your water on, you just kind of feed this down, and you slowly just let it go down, and the water will just pull it down through the drain. And then this part just sits on the top. And then as hair goes down the drain, it literally will stick and catch on here. Maybe like twice a month, I'll pull it out of there and then take a paper towel and just kind of pull all that nasty hair off of there. This thing is awesome. The one that I just replaced, because over time, these do kind of break off and get brittle and they'll fall apart. But I'm telling you, like, I had this and it lasted a couple of years. So I just picked up this 2-pack because it was a good deal getting a 2-pack. They have different styles that you can get. They have like florals and you can get like silver ones. And so it's called Drain Wig. It's like so simple. So have you guys seen my my video where I said we need to find a bronzer dupe? One of y'all made a comment and you told me that they discontinued my Loreal Lumi Bronze It. You can still find it in some places, but it's like $25, $26, and it's like, do I really like it that much? I'm on this new quest of finding a bronzer that is a dupe to this. Now, there's plenty of great bronzers out there. There's tons of them. But I'm trying to find one that is just as great as this because I love it. So if you haven't watched that bronzer video, I'll link that one in the description as well, just in case you want to check it out. Where I go through all of my bronzers that I own to see if there's anything that is a good match. I found a couple that might, but I also ordered some more based on some of you guys's like your comments giving me suggestions on what I should try. So I did pick up this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. So I got that. A lot of you were telling me about the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. So I got one of those. And then the Laura Geller Baked Bronze and Brighten. So I got that, and I also have other ones coming too. So once I have all of the next, suspects that we're going to look into, we're going to do a part 2 of the bronzer. Is it necessary? No, but I enjoy makeup and I love it. So I'm going to keep doing it. I will also leave a bunch of links for Color Wow. And I'll also leave a link of a video that I just recently did. I think the video is called Does This Product Actually Work? Where I sample these 2 products from Color Wow. It's Raise the Root and Dream Cocktail. This is a carb infused thickening leave-in treatment, and this is like a root lifter. So all of the products that I did use in that video, I'll also link in the description of this, just in case you don't want to go over and watch that video, but you want to know what I used. I'll also link my current skincare products that I've been using lately. I change what I use frequently, but there are a few things that I will continue to repurchase, like this Dalba spray. I got my daughter hooked on this, my oldest. She loves it. She's gone through several bottles of it. It's the Dalba First Spray Serum. I've shown you guys this on just about every Amazon video I've ever done. I love this. It smells bougie. It's just a nice hydrating spray. I'll use a little bit if it's a makeup day. If it's the end of the day or if it's a no makeup day, I'll even use a little bit more of it. And I've also discovered this recently. Same brand, the Dalba, but it's a moisturizer. This is amazing. So I'll leave a long list down in the description of these are my current skincare products that I'm currently using. This TirTir SOS serum, I just got this in yesterday. I've been out of it for about 2 weeks now, and so I actually set it up on subscribe and save, so it's gonna now come like on auto ship. And then TirTir also has a really nice cream. However, this I only use at night. I've used quite a bit of it, but because it's so thick, I only use it at night. I tend to use just like lighter hydration serums, thinner moisturizers during the day, but that thick stuff, I save that stuff for night. So speaking of night, it's the L'Oreal Midnight Cream. I told you guys I was going to use it every night. It's almost gone. I think I picked this up at Ulta, but they do also have it on Amazon. So I'll leave you the link for Amazon's link for it. But I've been using this every night for at least a month. I think it's been about a month, hasn't it? Since I did that Ulta haul. I can't remember. but I have been using it consistently. I have seriously noticed that this works really well. When I'm putting on my makeup, I like to set everything with powder because I don't like to have a tacky feeling of cream products. So once I set it, I always go like this just to make sure, like, oh, did I miss a spot? So the other day, or about a week ago, I went like this and I was like, oh, and my skin legit felt softer. And I'd like to think that it's this little guy because all my other products that I typically use, I haven't changed anything. Like this is the only new member of the band. It's the Loreal Midnight Cream. Like she's new. She's new to the group. So it's got to be her. I'll leave a little extra category of my current skincare products and another little category of my current hair care products. Then 2 more things and then we're done. I'll go over it really quick. Post-it notes. I love a good post-it note. However, I wish that they were just had them more. They were just a little extra sticky. Like I just need them just to be a little, like it's just not quite enough. Like they're falling off. They're not staying where I'm putting them. Extra sticky. Extra sticky. Let's get it out. Let's see. I haven't even looked at them yet. Extra sticky. And then they had this set. It's a limited edition Post-it with, it says unique colors. So I don't know if they'll still have it. I'll link it if they still have it. But otherwise, look for Post-it Super Sticky, they're called. So let's see if they're actually super sticky. Yeah, they feel a little extra sticky. Oh, those are nice. Love those. I mean, not like overly where they're gonna like damage what you put them on, but they are noticeably a little extra sticky than the standard Post-it. I'd say it's just like twice as sticky. So these little freezer bags, I've shown you guys these before. I think when I've done my Hanging with Heather videos, I keep these in my car because you guys know when I go shopping, when I go to Sam's Club, I have to drive like an hour and a half to get to a Sam's Club. So I like to put like meat and freezer things in these nice big bags. So I wanted to pick up another one because they come in like a 2-pack. You get 2 of them. You can get different sizes. These things are awesome. You pack them up, fill them up with ice if you want to. Otherwise, I just put my frozen foods and then like my perishable stuff in there. And then when you're not using them, they just fold up real nice. I just keep them in my car all the time. And then when I pull up, like husband just comes out and he'll grab the bag and bring it in for me. So these are amazing. Love them. Sometimes when I go out and I like stock up on stuff, it's like, like I wish I had like one more bag. So yeah, I wanted to pick up an extra bag. So now I got more. So anyway, you guys, that's about it. I know I went through a lot. There's going to be a lot of links down in the description for you guys. I hope you enjoy. I'll have the link for my Amazon storefront down in the description, as well as individual links for all of these things. Otherwise, if there's nothing here that you guys are interested in, just going to Amazon through my link is also supportive, and it helps me out. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye.